Welcome back. There is a live look outside from Lincoln City, our Inn at Spanish Head Resort Hotel camera on the Oregon coast. Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. The big game is this weekend, and many people could be making some bets, hoping to win some cash. So why not enlist the help of a psychic beforehand? Here with what you need to know, we welcome back psychic therapist, medium, and the author of The Secret That's Holding You Back, Vincent, Genna. Great to see you, my friend.
Well, Hannah, it's always wonderful seeing your smiling face, so I'm glad to be back.
What a great start to Friday. Okay, so what do we need to know about the big game this weekend? What can or can a psychic not predict when it comes to this? If we're making a bet, I don't know.
I can predict that there's going to be a halftime show.
Okay.
Yes, I can predict that. But short of that, I can't predict whether the show's going to be good, who's going to win, or anything like that, because you know what, Hannah? We are the ones, humans, created the concept of luck by creating games of chance and even sports games, right? There is no such thing as luck in this universe because it's an orderly universe, just like the human body. It's in perfect order. Every single cell knows where it's going and what it's doing. So you can't have anything that's random then in an orderly universe. And anything as far as betting or predicting something like that in a game of chance, we set the playing field level. No psychic, nobody, not any spirit would ever be able to predict it because that's the rule we set up for everybody in this universe. Now, I can give you some feelings. Maybe the coin toss is going to be heads. That's a feeling that I'm getting. One other feeling that I'm getting for this game is that it's going to be an upset.
Ooh.
An upset in the game, a real big upset. And I don't know what those upsets could be caused by. Maybe I have some understanding because of some recent news that's been going on about that.
Okay, very interesting. So what should we look out for in terms of things to avoid if we are looking for direction on what's going to happen if you want to place a bet or just enjoying watching from home?
Well, you're doing it because you're going to have fun. That is it. You're going to do it because you've been reading all of the background. You've been watching the previous games. You've been seeing how the teams have been doing, the players have been doing, right? So many people get into the analytics of it so much, right? And it's mostly guys that do that, just like you see in that video over there. So you're going to go based on your own hunch. Hunch is based on the way they play, but you know, even then, no team, no sport has ever gone the same way twice. It's always different, isn't it? And maybe this time around we should go based on some Taylor Swift understanding. I don't know. Oh, I brought that up. Yes, I did.
What does it mean? What's going to happen?
Well, what's really funny is so many people I know are going to be betting on the 49ers because of Taylor Swift's number 13 issue. All the 13s, right? And 49 is 13, and all the wonderful things that happen to Taylor Swift with the number 13 in it, because there is such thing as numerology, but those numbers aren't lucky. They just have a certain vibration to them, which is positive. So now you've got all these people betting on the 49ers because they equal 13. And here I'm saying there's going to be an upset in the game. So wouldn't it be interesting if Kansas City comes out of this and everybody who bet on the 49ers are telling Taylor Swift you can keep the number 13. It works for you. It doesn't work for anybody else.
I know. And I mean, she's not even playing in the game. So should we just leave her out of it to begin with?
Yes, leave her out of it to begin with. Don't put her in the formula. It's her number. Understand that. Everybody has a number. My wife and I have the number 9. We met on the 9th. Our first date was on the 9th. We had our first baby was actually conceived on the 9th. Our anniversary is the 9th. All of that has happened to us. So that's our number, right? So each person may have a very special number of vibration that goes with them, but that doesn't mean that that can predict anything else. When it comes to any kinds of games of chance, they are just that we have created. Now, what's really interesting is there are some businesses that went based off those games of chance and statistics. For example, Las Vegas, they're all basing those games of chance on statistics, the statistical science of how a number can come out if you roll the dice, how the cards can come out if you're playing any game of card, right? And it always leans in the favor, obviously, of Las Vegas and that industry. But it isn't about luck. Because if today you happen to win some money there, tomorrow you could lose it. It has nothing to do on luck. It's just that you are playing that game that we created. Everybody should just have fun with this. You know what I mean? It's just, and first of all, I don't think it's a great idea betting a lot of money on any type of game to start with.
That's true.
What do you know? I used to play poker, but with dimes and pennies back in those days. You know, now forget it. I won't join a card game because it's way over my head.
You can get into big trouble that way. And so speaking of how to spot a fake psychic or somebody who might be trying to capitalize on this moment where they're saying that they can predict something.
Oh, that is really good. Well, you know, in England, it's really interesting. There is a law there that you can be a psychic and you can tell a person about the past and the present, but it is illegal to tell them about their future. And the reason for that, Hannah, is the future can change at any given moment with whatever you do. Nothing is etched in stone. So if you have a psychic telling you this is definitely going to happen, don't hold on to that because there is no such thing as definite in your world. Just from hearing that, you may have changed your future. Now, one of the good things of knowing a good psychic from not so much of a good psychic, they will always leave you feeling better when you leave than when you got there. They will always give you a positive. Now, that doesn't mean that I won't turn around and I'll tell somebody, ooh, I'm definitely feeling you need to get to a doctor. And if you do, you'll be able to take care of what's going on with you today. Don't worry about it. You've got it. You've all okay. But to just leave a person with a negative, oh, yeah, you're going to lose your job. Oh, yeah, bad things are going to happen to you. That's not a psychic. Turn and run. That may be your mother-in-law.
Oh, no.
I don't know who that could be, but it's certainly not a psychic that you need to listen to, okay? Always positive, always empowering you, letting you know the positives about you, as well as some of the challenges that you need to go through and change about yourself. I will shake some people by the shoulders sometimes because that's what they're calling me about, but I will always leave them with an understanding of how much power they really have and the positive, wonderful things that could be happening if they continue with the present course that they are taking. So there's always choices.
There you go. This weekend, we're going to watch the game no matter who wins. We're going to have fun, and we're going to watch a couple of great musical performances. So what's wrong with that?
Absolutely nothing. You know, I was there in person, and I got to tell you something. One of my friends was actually playing for a team that won the Super Bowl that year that I attended, and it was so great. But I watched the entire game on the big television screen because we were so far away. So I could have done that in my
The comfort
home.
of our living room is just as good. Hey, great to see you,
Definitely
Vincent.
good.
Have a great weekend. Thank you so much.
You too, Hannah. Bye-bye.
We'll have more information about Vincent on our website at KATU.com. And we'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.